This is Devil's Tower, and if it's possible for a rock this old to finally be having its moment, it's this summer for this national monument. Today I'm taking a walk around Devil's Tower. This was our first national monument, and it's at the top of the list of every message board as the place you need to check out while you're traveling over the summer. This was formed by magma underground and then exposed by erosion over the thousands of years. You can even count the sides on some of these boulders that have fallen down. White explorers named it Devil's Tower. Native people call it Bear Lodge because legend is that that is where they would hide from all of the black bears and grizzly bears in the area. And all the marks on the side were made from bears as they tried to climb up and get them. It is a popular place for rock climbers, and every June they abstain from climbing to give respect to the native people who believe that this is a sacred site. There's two trails that circle the tower. The first is the Tower Trail. That is 1.3 miles. It's paved. The other one is Red Beds Trail, and that is 2.8 and unpaved. We're going to do the paved one, which I expect 90% of the people hiking here will do. It's neat to be able to see the edge of it, and also that the rocks aren't round. They're very much like a cylinder shape. There are people rock climbing, I can see. I think we need to try and get closer and get a picture. It's also amazing because I could hear them talking before I could see them. The climbers just came down. I caught them on my TikTok, but I didn't catch them with the GoPro, so I will post the TikTok. One of them did fall just like a foot or so, but he jumped right back up and figured it out. It does look like it was like a climbing lesson because the one guy was really instructing them and they didn't go up very high and then they came down, which is cool. But it's just neat to see them way up there. I admit, I didn't really get it before I got here. I knew it was going to be super busy, and I'm getting ready to head to Yellowstone, which I know is going to be packed. So to me, it's like, oh, it's starting already. It's small, and everything's so close and compact, which makes it perfect for families. I didn't know if I'd like it or not, but the more I've walked around, get up close to it and really get to look at it, got to watch the rock climbers, I can see why it's mesmerizing to see it. Like, to see the actual shape of those cylinders and how it hasn't been eroded to be smooth. It's really just kind of amazing to see. I get it. I can see why people like it so much. It's only about a 30-minute detour off of I-90, which connects Rapid City over to Yosemite. So it's going to be along the way for a lot of people, which is why, you know, Teddy Roosevelt and all those people stopped here too. It's also exactly why you should stop. They got me again. I know it's super busy in the morning. It's past 5 o'clock. The last half of this trail has been pretty quiet, which I know leads to me liking it more. I've made my way up to Joyner Ridge Trailhead. This is where you're supposed to watch sunset for Devil's Tower. I was hoping for a great sunset, but we just have too many clouds. So this is what it looks like right now. There's still some rumbling in the distance, so we're not out of the woods yet. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes and see if we start to get some colors. This is what the storm looks like that's causing all the problems. Certainly not a good time to be heading out on trail. Unluckily for me, that's actually the direction I need to go. There's no harm in waiting here and seeing if sunset happens. This is a national monument, not a national park. And generally, that means it's not very big. That's true for this park. There are more trails than just the two that circle the tower. The other ones start from this trailhead. I don't know if I should watch the storm or check out the tower. Can't decide which one is the better view. About a minute ago, the wind picked up. I think it's easy to say that the storm is officially here. I don't know if what I'm hearing is the wind or if it's rain. There hasn't been any thunder or lightning yet, but I am getting in the van either way. Just after I take, whoop, there's lightning. Not today. How crazy is this storm? We're driving right into it. I'm gonna get a little closer to the entrance and then see how this goes. So close to popping out of the van and telling you about Devil's Tower, and then there were like 3 lightning bolts. I was able to get the camera on so that you could hear the thunder, but I think it's probably good if I stay in the van and just head out. I don't recommend coming to Devil's Tower in the storm because you won't be able to hike. But I do recommend coming later in the day. So I've heard that Devil's Tower in the morning is absolutely packed. So if you come here at 10, 11, noon, you're probably not going to find parking and you're going to be shoulder to shoulder on that trail. I, however, do recommend that you come between 5 and 7 at night, right before sunset, so that you can see Devil's Tower and then get away from the park before dark. According to Google, it is open 24 hours a day, so you can come here at any time. I'm sure on a clear night, this would be absolutely beautiful, filled with stars. I think this is about the end of my trip here. As always, if you enjoyed it, give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Driving about 45 minutes tonight to Gillette, Wyoming, on my way to Yellowstone and the Grand Tetons. And that is exactly where I'll see you next.